Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. Divine feminine power, that's what's happening today, divine feminine power. So what we're going to do today, we're going to use some power cards. I'm going to bring in this beautiful crystal grid oracle deck that our soul sister Lizzie sent me. And I did a pick a power with these yesterday. So now I'm going to tap in with the twin flame journey using that and see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. So what do we need to know for the divine feminines today? There we go. What do we need to know, please, angels, for the divine masculines today? There we go. And for the journey. Wow, powerful, amazing. Be really interesting what happens here. Do you know, I thought it might do. Okay, I thought it might do. So again, some very similar cards and energy is coming up because this is what's going on. These are the messages you are being shown. So the message from the divine feminine, we've got this beautiful yellow colour, which again is connected with the sunlight and the power, the divine feminine power. And this is the energy of the sun, and this is Leo energy. So a lot of strength coming in for the feminine today, power, understanding, and as we move into the Lion's Gate energy too, so much change. And it says volcanic progress inventive. So things are erupting in your life right now. Things are starting to progress, things are moving forward, and things are becoming very inventive. That means you're understanding things in a much more powerful way. You know, you're understanding the journey, why things happen the way they do. You may also wonder if you're inventing all of this. You know, some doubt there, some thinking, is it all real? And all that might be building up like volcanic activity. So I also feel there may be some anger there that needs to be released, let go. So it'd be a great day to exercise today, to power the energy, you know, this powerful volcanic energy within you into your creative talents, the things you want to create. And I feel Archangel Gabriel all around you today. Definitely feeling Gabriel when I'm connecting with this colour, connected with, you know, your plan and what's in store for you and understanding that. And the message says succeed, and they're giving me the word succeed. It says sourced from volcanic areas, okay? But they're giving me the word success. So success is coming for you today because of your power. And it's through the way you feel, which is always real. So allow yourself to feel this energy today. So if you feel this anger, if you're feeling frustration, or I feel it's more kind of like explosive energy, allow it to be channeled into something else. Allow it to be channeled in a positive way, not a negative way. In other words, don't blow up at people today. It may be easy for you to blow up at people, even me. You know, you may feel all of this kind of frustration, it's all bubbling up. And I also feel that's coming from the masculine too. You know, the masculine's feeling all this energy, and a lot of sexual energy came through in yesterday's reading. So I feel the masculines are harnessing this too, they're feeling this, they're sending this energy to you. So you're overwhelmed with this energy, you know, you're feeling all this energy, you may not understand where it's coming from or what it is, what to do with these. And the angel's saying channel it. Okay, channel it into your creative projects or talents or exercise to release it in, you know, a very kind of non-toxic way. Because I feel it may be very easy today to blow up and be angry and shout at people, you know, and even react in fear instead of responding in love. So the angels have got you. So it says, sourced from volcanic areas. Sulfur is an excellent companion for bottled up emotions that can manifest as skin conditions, fevers, and emotional outbursts. So again, you may be having that energy within you today where you want to, you know, outburst your energy. You want to shout at someone. You may even notice, you know, you've got a rash today, or you've got a skin condition going on, or a fever, because heat, you know, creates fever. You know, feeling a bit hot or having a hot flash, you know, especially if you're going through menopause. So hot flashes, skin conditions, maybe you come out in hives today, or you have some kind of itchiness today. You know, you may get a cold sore coming, you know, anything to do with anger or volcanic eruptions, things erupting in the body, things shifting in the body. Sulfur has a negative electrical charge, allowing it to absorb toxicity and destruction from your surroundings. And this is the crystal stone, or the energy of sulfur. Okay, very powerful spell, S-U-L-F-U-R. Obviously, sulfur reminds me of when you're watching Supernatural or you're watching a horror film, and they say, can you smell sulfur? It's connected with demonic activity. And I feel what this is about, the negative energy. So I'm not saying there's any demonic activity going on around you at all. Okay, you're protected by angels, you are safe. The energy is, don't let fear drag you down, because the fear, it can be like a devil that sits on your shoulder. And that's what the ego does. It creates fear. It can be like you're facing your own demons and you're feeling all of this anger. And I feel you're channeling it from your twin, but also from deep down within yourself, because you're releasing that now to bring in a healing. So sulfur has a negative electrical charge, allowing it to absorb toxicity and destruction from your surroundings. So this sulfur energy is going to absorb all the pain, the stress of the 3D world. They're giving me fear, any fears you're going through about your 3D world, any karmic energy, anything that seems to be dragging you down, because you're in your power today, Divine Feminine. Even though you may not feel that way because you feel angry or you've got all this disruption energy going on, things are disrupting to move you forward. Think about Neo in the Matrix. When he has that pill, it disrupts his kind of input-output signal so they could locate him. So sometimes things get disrupted so you can be located. In other words, your twin can find you, the angels can kind of move you forward, things can change. So this sulfur is going to absorb things. Sulfur also brings to light the natural disasters in your personal landscape, or in other words, in your own life. Anything you may see as a disaster, you're coming to terms with why it's happened and you're seeing the good in it, the positive aspect of it, that sometimes those things are blessings in disguise. Highlighting your shadows in order to clear the path for renewal. So Divine Feminine, you're going through a rebirth right now. And this may be the period today where you go through that kind of outburst energy, where you're breaking free from the cocoon to shine, to spread your wings, to fly free. And that caterpillar is transforming in the cocoon and fighting to move forward. This opens up awareness of triggers that can cause eruption, placing consciousness in action. Love that, because what triggers heals. And what triggers you right now is healing you. So whether you're getting triggered by me on this channel today, and I know so many of you do, by the positivity and the light and all these things. And when you're feeling down, you don't want that. You just want, because misery loves company. And sometimes when we're feeling miserable, we want someone to kind of, empathize with us. And I do. If you're feeling that today, I've been there, I understand how it feels. But it's also so much more powerful to understand why you feel that way and why you're triggered, what's upsetting to you, why it's upsetting you. So if you're upset because of the time it's taking, or the fact that your masculine seems distant today, he's learning. And you're learning too. You're learning to trust and let go, to no longer be affected by the outside world, to trust in the love, to be the sun. And the sunlight is power. And this is divine feminine power. So the sun shines. It shines bright. So the angels are saying to you, keep shining your light brightly no matter what. Be the sun that shines in that cloudy sky, because it will break through the clouds. And the sun is warm. The sun feels nice. And you know how it feels when you're in the sun, and then the sun goes in, you go cold, you may shake a little bit, you get goose pimples, and you want to go indoors. You want to shelter yourself because that sun has gone. And that's how the masculines feel when the feminine sun has gone. The sunlight, because you are the sun. So shine. And that's the message coming through for you today. So sulfur, however you want to use that or take the message, is about you releasing anything toxic that needs to go. So instead of holding it all in and suppressing the feeling and the emotion, and all those things going through your mind, express it. Scream therapy is good too. I've done a video on that, screaming, shouting, not at other people. Maybe you put some music on full blast and you have a scream, or you have a sing, punch a pillow, go for a run, anything that kind of gets it out of your system. Or channeling it into your creative talents will really help too. Now this is powerful because this is a shuffle deck, okay? And we've got 4 more cards that came out in the pick a pile yesterday. So this is very important. So if you pick this pile, if you picked a pile that included these crystals, there's a big message there because it's repetitive. And obviously I'm not going to put them back in the deck and bring new cards out because it doesn't work like that. This is the message. So the message today is power. The message is power, okay? So now I feel these are incorporated as one. So we've got the masculine energy in the journey together. So we've got watermelon tourmaline connected with love, balance and clarity. And that's what's coming into your connection, and that's what the masculine is embracing right now. Love, balance and clarity. Understanding what this journey is. Relationships are the currency of life. And watermelon tourmaline raises awareness of soul agreements and your impact on other people's lives. How powerful is that? Because the masculine is understanding today what impact you've had on their life. And they're also starting to understand what impact they've had on yours. And also that their actions and the things they've done have consequences. And they're working all of this out right now. And that's also disrupting their kind of input-output signal, which is creating all this kind of volcanic eruption energy, which you're feeling in your physical body and in your emotion because you're channeling your twin. So it feels like the more the masculines come into an understanding, the more the feminines feel it on a physical level, which is really powerful. It's like you're moving towards a higher level of ascension here. Moving towards a new path of change, a higher frequency. So the masculines are realizing what this soul agreement between you is. So they're realizing you have a soul bond, a soul contract. This is about them coming to terms with the word twin flame and trying to recognize it and understand it for what it truly is. The crystal is supercharged. So I feel your masculine today is supercharged to activate the heart chakra, creating a divine connection between you and your higher self. Well, I feel that divine connection is between you and your twin, and the masculines are kind of supercharging it today. And that's why you may be feeling all of these energies and even having it physically coming out of you through skin conditions or fever, or even some form of pain. It's being released, this anger or this energy erupting. It's like everything within them is ready to erupt. It's ready to explode. So you may even see volcanoes around. I'm not saying you're going to see it out your front door, but you could possibly see it on social media. Or there may even be a volcanic eruption somewhere. Something's happening as fear is being released, especially in the throat. Okay, because this is a heart chakra activation, but I feel the throat, things are erupting. You can hear I'm a bit croaky today. And that's probably because I was doing the live stream yesterday, but also because I'm connecting with the feelings and the way the masculines want to express. And sometimes that can hurt because, it's raw emotional, raw words that are coming out. So it feels raw when it comes up. That makes sense. Very powerful. It says, like the watermelon, it teaches you to enjoy the sweetness of life, remembering that good things often take time to ripen. So your masculine is a good thing, but it takes time for him or her to ripen. So remember that divine feminine. Imagine the most beautiful, juicy fruit. It doesn't begin that way. It has to ripen. It has to become juicy. It has to become sweet. And that's what your masculine is going through on their journey. So they're like a watermelon. So you may even see a watermelon today, okay, which is juicy, full of water, which is nourishing, powerful. And their connection with their higher self is also, getting stronger too, listening to their self, their heart, their intuition. And that came up yesterday. Listen to your heart over what other people say. Please forgive me, be patient with me, trust me. Very powerful. It teaches you to enjoy the sweetness of life, remembering good things take time to ripen. And that's also about the journey. The journey takes time. That's why you're learning patience, because it has to be ripe. It has to be ready. Otherwise, it's going to be bitter. So the angels are reminding you why things happen the way they do. This balances the masculine and feminine energy. So you're balancing the energy today, and that's why you're experiencing all of this powerful light and all of this energy. That's possibly why I've been guided to red today, because it's the energy of, anger, and also about, fire and action and eruption energy. And we're being reminded to have faith, and it's connected with the root, the root chakra, healing, Archangel Metatron, divine timing, very powerful. So you're balancing the masculine and feminine energy, connecting your heart to both the physical and spiritual aspects of yourself. Okay, very powerful. Spiritual and physical aspects, the 5D and the 3D combining, things moving forward. And this is also Venus energy, which is connected with, love and passion and desire. And the Saturn energy, which is about going within. They show me like the outer ring, and the inner core. So this is about noticing what's going on the outside, but also healing it from the inside. And we've got Gemini and Virgo energy. Gemini connected with the twins. Virgo connected with perfection, so it needs to be right. It's got to be right this time. Maybe you've got a Gemini or Virgo twin, but there's definitely a sign there that your masculine is healing and that love, balance, and clarity is coming into the connection. Very powerful. The next one is Rose Aura Quartz. So again, the auras are shifting and changing too as we move closer to alignment, closer into union. Heart's desire, love, and divine. So remember, this journey is divine. It's unconditional. That's why you can't put conditions on it. And the heart's desire is to be with each other because it's love. And that's all through your aura. You can't deny it because it's in you and it's in them. That's why they'll always be with you. And this is all zodiac signs. So whatever sign your twin is, he's going through this. And this is the sun and the moon, which again is the energy of the masculine and the feminine. Very powerful. It says the energy of love vibrates on a soul level, penetrating the body through its many layers of tissue, all the way down to the cells. So you're going to be feeling it energetically today in your physical body. Again, things erupting out of your physical body, feeling everything, because it's the power of the love and the vibration and the connection between you. It says Rose Aura Quartz is a crystal of love, with the ability to shift one's sense of self, provide nourishment for your growth, and transform fear and doubt into unconditional love. So you're replacing fear and doubt today, and the masculines are doing this too. And I feel this is about the journey, nourishment of the divine feminine, nourishment from heaven, nourishment from source, feeling all of this, providing goodness to the self, understanding who you are. It says it creates a synergy, and that's about alignment and balance between the pineal gland located in the brain and associated with your third eye and the heart chakra, infusing you with intuition and space to give and receive more love. So this is saying to you, your third eye is opening. The masculine's third eye is opening. They're starting to see. You may be nourishing your pineal gland by the food you eat and the way you were speaking more positively now. So things are getting stronger, clearer, and more powerful between the both of you. Your heart to their heart to your heart. You're feeling the synergy. You're feeling the alignment. You're feeling this special place or this space where you come together, whether that be in the physical, the 5D dreams, the astral realms. It's all moving forward. You're getting closer to union than you've ever been before. This is so powerful. We've also got another two, which again I feel is connected with the masculine and the journey. They're giving me, all the whole energy, everything's combining. And this is rhodochrosite and rose quartz here. And it says relationships, healing, and karmic lessons. So remember, there's always karmic lessons being learned. We're learning who we are. We're learning to let go of fear. We're learning to let go of doubt. And the masculines are releasing their karmic cycles, releasing those karmic ties and understanding what those karmic lessons are. So a lot of healing coming in. So the relationships they may be in, or they may be having with others, or you're having, it's healing you. It's creating power because you're understanding who you are. And this is Leo and Scorpio energy, working through fears, releasing doubt, finding strength and action. It says compassion. So compassion is the key. So if you want to know how to handle this journey today, have compassion for your twin, for the karmic partner, for the situation, and most importantly for yourself. Compassion runs through the veins of this crystal, reminding you of your worth and capacity for self-love. So you deserve the world. You are worthy of this union. You're worthy of this love. You are enough. Nobody compares to you. A healer of relationships. A healer of relationships. That's Archangel Raguel. So he's around you today, helping, healing, bringing you together, mending those bridges, mending communication, opening doors. Rhodochrosite opens the heart for healthy communication and breakthroughs. So breakthroughs are coming. Okay, healthy communication. This means the masculine opening up and speaking their truth, not lying or hiding or denying. And Archangel Gabriel is on this, okay, to help you and to open the door. It can attract soulmates into your life, building connections that often feel like karmic or fated. Well, the fated connections is twin flames. You and your twin meant to be. And the soulmates are the soul teachers, the karmic partners healing the past. And we spoke about that the other day. And the masculine's understanding what this love is, and the feminine's coming to terms with why things happen the way they do. You know, everything has a reason. Every lesson is for your highest good. And I love that because yesterday the message was the lessons make you stronger and they make you wiser and more in your power, your divine feminine power. And with that perspective, know that whatever is happening for you, not to you. So this journey is happening for you, to grow you. It's not happening to you. You know, where you're thinking, oh, it's all terrible and I don't know what to do. It's happening for you. You signed up for this. You knew why, you know, and how and all the things before you come. But you forget when you're born. And you have to find your way and remember who you are. And Archangel Zadkiel helps you to do that. Rhodochrosite encourages you to express your feelings and reinforces that it's safe to share who you truly are. So the masculines are understanding it's safe for them to express themselves. It's safe for them to approach the feminine. It's safe for them to be themselves. And that's powerful because that's your light shining, allowing them to do that. And they give me fear. Thank you, angels. So again, releasing fear. So quite a bit of fear came up then. They always showed me as burpee energy because it's like acid being released. And you're feeling all of that today because, you know, they give me that as well. Maybe you have hiccups as well. Releasing things because that's what's being released with volcanic power. We've also got rose quartz. Well, we all know rose quartz is, you know, the one for healing the heart. But he says love, nurture, romance. So this is also bringing in romantic energy. And I feel a lot of romance coming in, you know, especially as we move forward. So calling in unconditional love, rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects. And that's who you are. So your masculine sees you as the nurturer, sees you as the protector, sees you as, you know, gentle and kind. So remember, divine feminine, be gentle. You know, if you're feeling all this volcanic activity today, don't react in fear. Don't, you know, let it come out of you in a negative way. That's why the angels are giving you the heads up now to channel it. Even if you don't feel that today, but tomorrow you do. Or a day down the line, or because time is illusion. It all runs into one. It's fluid, you know. So some of you are going to feel it today. Some of you may not feel it till tomorrow. Some of you may have already experienced it over the last few days. And you're like, oh, that's why. So however you're doing it, you're having it or experiencing it, channel it into exercise or scream therapy or shouting or, you know, kind of singing in a positive way or going for a run or doing something creative than shouting at your twin or shouting at your family or shouting at yourself. Okay, because the energy around the feminine is gentleness and compassion and kindness. Okay, that's what the masculines want from the feminine right now, no matter what, because that's what helps them to feel safe enough to express their heart. It says it can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. So closer bonds are coming in, and to attract in romance, that means so they're expressive and they want to share their life with you in a romantic way. They're no longer hiding the feelings. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache. So you're having your heart healed right now. The masculines are healing their grief from the past, any unexpressed emotion. It's all being healed so it can be expressed in the right way. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. So you're being reminded of your beauty, and your masculine has seen that today through your divine feminine power, through your light and your nurturing love, your kindness. So forgive and accept and open your heart to the beauty within you. And this is Taurus and Libra energy with Venus. So taking the bull by the horns with the Taurus energy, balancing the scales with the Libra energy, grounding and the power of the air, which is about meditation, breath work and healing. So there's a lot of going on today. And this is why I wanted to use this deck rather than using, message cards or tarot, because it's showing you what's happening. The feminine is expressing things today because you're feeling that energy coming from your twin. And it's coming up as like an erupt, kind of like this energy that wants to erupt out of you like a volcano. And it may be even showing on the surface, like skin conditions, cold sores, maybe a spot breaks out or, a blister or something like that, because it's breaking free. But if you express it out to yourself before it gets to that point, it won't manifest in the physical body in that way. So a great day to channel and express yourself in a creative way, maybe writing down any painful thoughts or feelings and then turning them into gratitude, going for a run or, getting rid of all that energy so that it's no longer going to erupt, it just settles down nicely. I hope that helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.